In Dragon's Dogma 2, it can take an absolute age to get anywhere, and sometimes you'll be backtracking back and forth after you've had to go halfway across the map. So knowing how to actually use fast travel and being able to get a few portcrystals very early on can really help you out. In this video I'm going to show you how to grab 2 of them very fast near the start of the game, perfect for anyone that wants a little bit of a head start to their fast travelling. So the first one we're going to be looking at is going to be starting around the town of Vernworth, and you're going to need to make it just over to Roderick's smithy. Once here you're going to see an elven archer standing outside kind of pondering about some situation. Upon speaking to him you're going to see that he's interested in human bows to see the difference between those and the ones he's used to, and you'll be able to buy one for him from the store pretty much just adjacent. However, if you've got a few bows you may not want to spend the money, and there's one that you can find very close to the entrance of the town, and just up the stairs here there's going to be a bow just in the chest right at the end of the room. Another thing you need to know with this quest, you will have to be using the archer vocation, either that or the warfarer. Now once that's done you're going to have the gift of the bow quest ready for you to place a marker down for, and then you're just going to head up all the way up this way towards the highlighted area. It is a little bit of a trek, but honestly it's definitely going to be worth it. Now once you make it there you're going to speak to your friend again, and you're going to give the tutorial of a lifetime, because after seeing you shoot an arrow once he actually becomes a little bit like Hawkeye, which is quite a fun thing to see. After that's done you have to return all the way to Vernworth, speak to him once more, and then you'll set out another quest in a very similar place to where you were previously. This time you're supposed to be going to his trial to see exactly how well he does now that he's learned how to use a bow and arrow effectively. However, things go completely wrong, and instead you find yourself tackling some goblins, saving his sister, and then find yourself having to take down Noga. After that's done you're going to speak to your elven friend and also his father, then you're going to be rewarded with a really nice amount of gold, 16,000, and the item you're after, the Portcrystal. Also, if you're here you may as well go back to the village, speak to the father again, and then you'll be rewarded with the master's ultimate skill for the archer. Next up, and this one's quite interesting, we're going to be going to a griffin's nest in order to grab ourselves another free portcrystal. The best place to start this one off is going to be at Harvey village, and from here you're going to go just up this direction all the way up the map until you're crossing over this little river. Once you see the little bridge you're going to proceed all the way across it. Then if you have a little look at your map you're going to make your way until you see the second fork in the road, turn to the right and proceed all the way up to the very end. You'll know you're in the right place because you're going to have a little fight on your hands with some enemies that seem to be guarding the kind of entrance. Once you go a bit further up, you'll start to get a bit overcast, a little bit misty, and it will show you that you're going into the misty marshes. This area is the exact area you need to get into in order to kind of wrap around and get to the griffin's nest. I got completely lost in here, it took me ages to find it, but the best thing I'd say, put a checkpoint just underneath the S of Misty Marshes, and then when you're within here just kind of go forward and keep hugging left. I found that worked out pretty much perfect. Make your way up, keep making your way through. Every time you see an opportunity to go up a little bit it tends to work out best, and eventually you'll make it to a slightly rockier area, much lighter, much easier to see things, and then you'll be able to bop out and you'll come to this place just here, which is going to be the griffin's nest with a lot of goodies for you to grab. Now as far as I can tell this griffin tends to always come back, so you can either run away or just absolutely decimate it, but probably taking it down is going to be for the best because it usually has a few tasty items on it. But yeah, once that's done you've now got 2 free portcrystals. Fairy stones in this are very expensive and usually cost about 10k from an apothecary, but honestly the amount of times I wish I'd had a way to get back and forth faster early was absolutely ridiculous, and with this hopefully it'll give you a little bit of a better start, or just show you a few that you might have missed along the way. But yeah, as always there'll be a lot more content on Dragon's Dogma 2 from me on the way, hints, tips, guides and some build guides coming soon. As always, for All Things Gaming, take care. I'll see you on the next day.